Hi, hello, what's up? Welcome to the life of me where I talk to no one, where I eat alone. Of course, leaving Rahul aside, I talk to no one. The reason why I started making videos was because I needed to talk to someone. So I started talking to the camera. So, welcome to my life. I do understand that my videos are a little bit boring. I do agree to the fact, even though nobody has said it yet, but I'm sure someone is going to come up with this, that you're so boring. I understand that I'm boring, and I enjoy being bored, and I enjoy showing other people how absolutely ridiculously boring my life is, and how someone who doesn't interact with people on a human level live their lives. But the bottom line to my entire existence on this earth is that I chose to live like that. A lot of it happened because life happened, and then I sort of like chose to live this way where I chose to not interact with people in general. 3 years from now, maybe I'll have 15 friends. 15 is far fetched. 7 friends. And then I'm going to look back at 2026 and I will be like, wow, I lived a pretty quiet life back then. I lived a pretty boring life back then. I lived a pretty isolated life back then and I enjoyed every part of it. And now I have so many friends to talk to. I don't know. Sometimes I sit and wonder what it would be like to live life every day, phone buzzing, people calling, and you calling other people because you now have friends and you talking to them, and then there's someone else calling, you going out of your house pretty regularly, and pretty much every day, actually, not regularly, pretty much every day, you're running errands, you're going out of the house, you're talking to people, you have a pretty social life. I sometimes wonder what life is like. People who live that kind of life, not expensive lives, not rich lives, people who have social circles, people who are very social, people whose lives are like very, you know outwardly, it's very extroverted life. I sometimes wonder what life is like for them, because I am enjoying this life of mine because I chose to live like this. Maybe they have also chosen to live like that and they're enjoying life too. But I really, really hope and wish I get to see that day at least once in this lifetime. I don't want to die like this. I don't want to die without having interactions with human beings. I don't want to die without having a social circle, or just like living. Wow, can you see? My mic's going to die. I'm just gonna glue it back to its original place. Anyway, I don't want to die without having to live a life at least once where I have where I have an exciting life, going out, going on trips, planning day outs, picnics. Oh, I hate picnics, but I would like to try to go on a picnic one day. But I hate it. I hate picnics. I hate a lot of things in life, but I wish to try all of them one day. But before that, I just wish to, like have like a big circle of friends, brunches, dinners, sleepovers. Even thinking about it is making me a little bit uncomfortable. But I would love to try it out. I would love to live that life one day. One day I will have 5 people in my life, and I will call them my girl gang. Oh god, I can't believe I'm fucking getting old.
How is it like even possible to be friends with people that you don't align with? How do you make friends with people that you just don't like? Like how is that even possible? How is that even a thing? How is that even a possibility? You better don't be friends with them, right? Rather than hating them secretly. Every friendship, at least I would like to have friendships that have blossomed organically, because when you grow organically, I think it kind of like eliminates the possibility of, I don't know, possibility of not liking each other later in life. Because every time I have organically connected with someone, I have stayed friends with them for ages. Like, even if I'm not in contact with them today, even if I don't talk to them for 10 years, but on the 11th year, when I do talk to them, it feels very natural. It feels like, oh, we just talked like yesterday. It's just so organic and mutual. The kind of friendship, like it's understandable. It's a very low maintenance friendship which lasts long. I'm telling you, heartbreaks in friendships, it is worse than any other kind of heartbreak. When you truly, truly feel that you're connected with someone, and you want to take care of them, you want to help them, you want to do everything, they're your friends, you want to stand for them, you want to speak for them. But when that friendship ends because somehow the other person never felt the same way that you felt, the other person was just friends for the sake of being friends, that kind of friendship and that kind of heartbreak is the worst. It's the worst. That is why I'm afraid of making new friends in my life, and that is the truth of the hour. I am. Should I use this one? I think I should use this one. Okay. I don't want to be friends with someone who secretly hates me. And I'm so afraid that one day it is actually going to happen, that I'm going to be friends with someone and I'm going to end up knowing that the person hates me. So I'm just like, if I don't have to put myself in the situation, why even try? If I don't have to do it, then I don't want to. But then I'm like, life's just not going to be like this forever. But you know what is that one thing that I truly, truly, truly understood after living a secluded life, an isolated life? I think I started living like this from 2019 or maybe 18. No, I think it was 19. I truly, truly, truly started isolating myself from everything. Everything. I wanted to erase and wipe out every aspect of my life. Everything that I had before 2019, I just wanted to wipe my entire life. The life that I lived before 2019, I just wanted to wipe it off. But I don't know, but just something just happened in 2019 that just flipped that switch for me. And I just wanted to like live this life where I don't have to talk to anybody. And my mom used to get like very, very, very upset with me because she used to be like, what are you doing? Just get out of the house, do something. I was just so fucking done with my life. But now in 2026, after so many years, I'm like, let me just start. Let me just start talking. Let me just start enjoying life. Like in 2026, I want to finally enjoy my fucking life. It took me so many years to understand that this is what it is. This is how you need to live. Human interaction is important. You can't eliminate human interaction and live for the rest of your life. I mean, you can do that. You're capable of doing anything and everything. There are people who still live in the mountains, in the forests, don't want to do anything with the world and they don't care. Of course, if you want to live like that, of course, go to that extreme. You are You can do anything you want. But I don't want to do that anymore, actually. I wanted to do that for quite some time in my life, that I just wanted to go away and never come back. But I don't want to do that anymore. I just want to live life. The urge to live a life has come very late in my life. Very late. In 2026. I also understood one more thing. And that is that all my life I have thought that if I don't want someone in my life, I can just stop talking to them and everything will disappear. You know, if I don't want, if I want to protect myself from some sort of shit that someone else is doing, be it a friend, be it boyfriends, girlfriends, sisters and brothers, whatever, whoever is making your life difficult, if I don't want to deal with it, I can just start ignoring that person and move on in my life. Like, how does it even matter, right? Wrong. I understood it very late in my life that ignoring people and not replying to them or completely cutting them off from my life, it's not going to solve anything at all. I mean, the ability to tackle people and different kinds of people in a way that you don't have to have a regular interaction with them, but at the same time, you don't let them affect you. That is a talent. That is a talent that I think everybody needs to, learn how to do it. Trust me, that's a fucking talent. The art of learning and understanding how to tackle people is very important in today's day and age. Very important. Like, how far are we all going to go in our lives if we start cutting everybody off? Everybody off. It's just not possible. And of course, if you have violent people around you, people who are involved in criminal activities, of course you need to cut them off. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about day-to-day life and day-to-day interaction, where you suddenly wake up one day and you're like, I don't like this person said something that fucked with my mind and I'm gonna cut it off. I have understood that it does not work. Keep your interaction to the minimum. Understanding the psyche of the person who's fucking with your mind and reverse psyche on them. that is I think schools should have a course on how to do that. Trust me, managing human beings and managing people, if you ace that subject, you will win in this life. Win, and you will never have anyone fucking up with your brain. Never, if you win in that subject. So what do I do after I've had this revelation and after understanding, okay, this is how life is and this is what I need to do? What do? I don't do anything that I was supposed to do. I decide to stay at home, cut everybody off, and then again come back to this revelation that I had. And now I'm like getting into that thing, like where I am slowly and steadily, I'm trying to talk to people because I now know what these people think and how are these people thinking, what are the psyche, what's going on in their brain. Like, now I know it, so I act accordingly. That is what I'm doing now. And I had this fucking revelation like a year ago. But it took me an entire year to actually start implementing this. Talking to everybody and treating them according to their brain capacity kind of a thing. Understanding their psyche. I am implementing this now in my life. And I've understood it like a year ago. And for an entire year, I had to go through hell. Hell. Because the more I was trying to ignore people in my life, the more it was creating an issue for me. The more I tried to, it's so funny and so strange because the more I was trying to ignore these people, I was like, okay, now I've cut this person off, now I've cut that person off, and now I have no one fucking with my brain. But the more I did that, the more they fucked with my brain. Or maybe it's just me. It's just me. Who knows? Like maybe you have cut someone off, and you're living the best life that you could have ever imagined. You do you, okay? If you think you need to cut people off from your life to, live a better life, and you're actually living a better life, do it. Don't listen to me. What do I know? What do I know? What have I achieved in my life that I'm capable of preaching anybody anything? I'm just sharing what worked for me. But if you are someone who's confused, try it. If you're like, wow, I've cut this people because all of these people off from my life, but my brain's still, fucked up. Why am I not able to focus? Why is this cutting off of people from my life not giving me the satisfaction that I thought it would give me, but it's not giving me? If that is happening to you, don't cut them off. Listen to what I'm saying. Treat them the way you want to treat them, but just don't let them know that you're treating them like that. Work according to their brain, work according to what they think, work according to their psyche, and you are good to go, my friend. Good to go. So, anyway, the bottom line to all of this is that I think I'm ready to go out in the world in a way that I'm ready to, socialize and ready to, like have friends. But I want to make friends organically, and I want it organically, and I'm also kind of like afraid that that I might come across someone who becomes my friend, and then 3 years 4 years down our friendship, I get to know that this person secretly fucking hates me. Okay, I can't do that. I really can't do that. But then again, I can't control anything in life. Now I'm like, you know what, I have opened myself up. Give me whatever it is there that you want to give me. I'm talking to the universe. I want the universe to give me whatever it is there that the universe wants to give me, and I'll take it. I am up for an adventure. I'm done being bored in my fucking life. Anyway, I'll see you. I'll see you. Bye.